Start off this Tuesday morning with a live look out over Tybee Island from our Savannah cam. Storm Team 3 meteorologist Alyssa Carsley is outside in Taylor Square, where it is pretty toasty. She joins us now with a look at our forecast first. Good morning, Alyssa.
Hey, good morning, Kim. Well, overall, our heat index is pretty terrible out here. It is very muggy, but I think the worst part about being outside right now is definitely the bugs. So it's muggy and buggy already. Our feel-like temperatures outside in the sunshine sitting at 99 degrees already here in Savannah. It's now 11 o'clock, which means the heat advisory is now in effect for all of our coastal communities, as well as all of Beaufort County and all of Chatham County, and that goes up until 7 p.m. later on this evening. So as of right now, you can see those heat index values climbing into the triple digits already in a few spots, up to 104 in Beaufort, 102 on Hilton Head, and 102 degrees in Darien. So if you do have plans to head down to the coastline for today, not even tracking the heat relief there, because again, that's where we're finding our heat advisory with feel-like temperatures possibly as high as 110 degrees for a couple of hours later on today. So make sure you're staying hydrated, staying cool from today, and of course continue to do so over the next couple of days as well. So coming up in the complete Storm Team 3 forecast, we'll time out our typical rain showers for today and of course talk about how sizzling hot it's going to be by the weekend.
We do not like to sizzle, Alyssa. We do not like that. Well, as Alyssa just mentioned, a heat advisory is now in effect for portions of the coastal Empire and Low Country, including right here in Savannah. In response, the city is offering several outlets to help keep you cool. The Grant Center Gym on Richard Street in West Savannah is now open for anyone in need of a place to beat the scorching temperatures. The facility is scheduled to remain open until 6 tonight. This afternoon, the city is also opening 5 public pools. Daphne, Bowles Ford, Jenkins, WW Law, and Tompkins Center will be free to use from 1 until 6 p.m. 8 splash pad locations across the city will also be available to help provide some relief from the heat. They will be accessible until 8 o'clock tonight. 3 shelters are also now open for our unhoused neighbors. Come As You Are Deliverance Center on Pennsylvania Avenue is available until 4 this afternoon. The doors of the Salvation Army on Montgomery Street are open until 5 p.m. and the newly renovated Union Mission Resource Center on Oglethorpe Avenue is also welcoming those in need of a place to stay cool until 4 p.m. If you missed any of this information, you can find it in one convenient place. That's on our website at wsav.com/cooling centers. Turning now to continuing coverage this morning, the town of Hilton Head Island is holding a special meeting later this week to answer questions and address concerns following a mass shooting on Coligny Beach over the July 4th holiday weekend. 8 people were shot when investigators say a fight between 2 groups escalated into gunfire around 8:30 Saturday night. We're told 4 people were initially taken into custody. 3 of them are facing attempted murder charges. We've also learned the 4th suspect, Christopher Capers, has been released from jail after being charged as an accessory. Court records show he was released yesterday after bond was set at $50,000. As for the victims, there's still no word on any of their conditions. Meanwhile, that special meeting is scheduled for this Thursday morning at 10 in the Stephen G. Riley Municipal Complex on Town Center Court on Hilton Head Island. The public is invited and encouraged to attend. In other news, a Savannah State University student athlete is now facing an uncertain future after his family says he was detained by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. His loved ones tell us they're now working to get him released. Johan Sandoval is from the Dominican Republic and is a member of the Tigers baseball team. His family says he was detained by ICE on July 3rd after an issue with his student visa. His girlfriend tells WSAV she was terrified when agents arrived at their apartment early that morning. She says Sandoval was getting ready to go to the gym when agents approached him. When he came back inside to get his documents, she says the situation escalated. She tells WSAV she's spoken with Sandoval since his detention and he told her he's okay and staying strong. Now, we did reach out to Immigration and Customs Enforcement to confirm details on his detainment, but so far we have not heard back. Sandoval's family has started a GoFundMe to help cover costs, including possible immigration bond, legal representation, and court fees as his case moves forward. You can find that link by searching Johan Sandoval on WSAV.com. In a follow-up this morning, we are learning more about one of the victims killed in last week's deadly 5-vehicle crash on Fort Argyle Road. A GoFundMe has been created to help the family of 27-year-old Alexandra Thomas, who died in that crash. More than $3,000 has already been raised to help cover funeral expenses, travel, medical bills, and support her family as 2 other relatives recover from their injuries. According to Georgia State Patrol, the crash happened last Thursday when a commercial truck rear-ended a vehicle, crossed partially into the opposite lane, and set off a chain reaction involving 5 vehicles. Thomas, who was a passenger in a Ford Flex, and Willie Roberson, the driver of the commercial truck, were both killed after their vehicles caught fire. According to the GoFundMe, Thomas's mother and grandmother remain hospitalized at the burn unit in Augusta, while her family works to cover funeral costs and travel expenses. 6 other people were also injured in that crash. Happening now, WSAV is once again partnering with the Ready, Set, Go Back to School organization, helping to make sure local children have the tools they need to succeed when they return to the classroom for the upcoming school year. Our first collection event of the season just kicked off at the Walmart Supercenter on Pooler Parkway. That is where we find WSAV's Nakaya Harris. She joins us now live with more on how you can help in this year's effort. Nakaya, good morning.
Good morning, Kim. You are exactly right. We are here in Pooler at the Walmart for the Ready, Set, Go Back to School drive to help students be successful before even stepping back into the classroom. And many of you at home may be thinking, well, what does that look like? What donations are we asking for? Well, we have some examples right here. So some of the donations we're looking for are composition books, dry erase markers, color pencils, crayons, glue sticks, folders, highlighters, Kleenex, deodorant, toothpaste, and toothbrushes, mesh clear book bags, hand sanitizers, wipes, lotion, and many more. And if you're standing in the school supply aisle, giving back can be as simple as adding 1 additional item to your cart. So like I showed you before, those composition books, those box of crayons, those pencils, those small things will, play a big role for a student in the classroom. Now, all of these donations at the end of the month will go towards the Ready, Set, Go Back to School party in the park on Sunday, July 19th from 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. at Can Park, located at 45th Avenue and Stevens Street in Savannah. Now, we'll have a representative to talk more about that today, but if you're in Walmart, don't overthink it. Just think those simple items for back to school, those pencils, composition books, and we'll hope to see you here at the Walmart. But for now, I'm going to throw it back to you, Kim, but expect a guest to talk more about this later on.
We are looking forward to it. Thank you, Nakaya. Of course, we'll check back in with you in just a bit. In the meantime, though, you can find a full list of items that are needed as well as our schedule of collection events for this year's campaign on our website. Just visit wsav.com/back to school.